Welcome to Stress Less and Decompress with Katie. I'll be talking about ways we can all de-stress and some helpful activities to get involved with. That's a new sound effect I put in, and for some reason it just makes me like so happy every time I play it. Like I could play it consecutively and I would still be so happy and excited about it. But yeah, it reminds me of from the first original movie of Bewitched. Like they kind of have that similar sound, so I don't know. I put it into my show because I'm really excited about it and it makes me really happy, and yeah. That's what I did. Anyways, so today's topic is on Valentine's Day. Some of the pros on being single on Valentine's Day, how to prepare for Valentine's Day if you want to do like Valentine's Day, or have a night to yourself, do some self-love and self-care. So I'm going to be talking about that a little bit. And starting off, I looked up online. I think I actually typed in pros of being single on Valentine's Day, and it gave me lots of different websites to choose from, and I categorized them, not in a specific order, but yeah. So starting off, also lower thirds. So starting off, I found this website. It's from Cosmopolitan, and all these different websites are pretty much the same because they're all talking about what to do on Valentine's Day when you're single, and they're all very similar. So I wouldn't say there's one better than the other, but here's just what I found. So starting off, this includes things that I found, but also things that I can see as an idea also. I'm going to start off with having a night in to have some self-care and self-love. Basically just taking the night to take care of you, because that's what matters, self-love, self-care. And also I feel like one other main reason why self-love and self-care is so important is because I feel like we're always busy, doing our homework, going to work, finishing assignments, doing tests, quizzes, going to class, and all that kinds of stuff. And I feel like sometimes we kind of forget that like we need to take care of ourselves, because that does truly matter. You need to take care of yourself, check in with yourself every once in a while. You should really check in with yourself every day, because little things will come up. Maybe that'll get you frustrated, and it's important to come back together with yourself and maybe journal and write down like what's bothering you, or even if it has to do with Valentine's Day, being single, just journaling, writing down what is hurting you, what's on your mind, just writing it down, and just overall having a night in. I gotta say, I love having nights in by myself. It's probably my favorite thing to do. I really don't like going out that much. I don't like going out to clubs or big parties. I don't really like that kind of stuff. I'm more of an introvert sometimes, and I like to be indoors in a safe, calm space where I have my candles and my Netflix and my PJs, and it's all comfortable. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with having a night in with yourself. Watching some Netflix or Hulu, any kind of movie or show that you really like, maybe that you haven't caught up with for a while. I feel like that's your time to shine. Like that's your time to catch up on whatever shows or movies that you've been putting off because of work or homework or whatever. And obviously treating yourself, have the snacks you want, because who's going to tell you you can't have a snack? No one. So I will probably have a lot of chocolate because why not? Maybe some brownies. Yeah.
Hey, Katie,
Yeah.
what shows have you not caught up on yet?
Um, the thing is, I go between like watching Netflix and Hulu every once in a while, and I the shows I watch are mainly similar to each other, but they're also sort of different. Like I have watched shows that are mainly humor shows, like Modern Family, New Girl. I felt like there was another one, but I forgot it. Just like good feeling shows that I've watched hundreds of times over and over again because I don't know, I'm just attached to those shows. I also have seen. What else have I seen? What shows have you guys seen? Like, what are your favorite shows? Maybe even for Valentine's Day. Like, what are your like go-to, good feel kinds of shows that you would watch? Like, if you had to pick one.
I would say 13 going on 30.
That's a good
It's
one.
iconic. And I feel like if it's Valentine's Day, I don't know. The razzle scene gets me every time. And yeah, reminds me of my childhood.
I love that
10 out of 10
movie.
recommend.
I totally forgot about that movie existing, but it is such a great movie to watch, especially on Valentine's Day, because it's very girly and it's like, I don't know, it just makes you like excited. I don't know. I guess it's just a girl thing. What about you, Zaria? Like, are there any movies or shows that you like to watch?
On Valentine's Day specifically?
Or up to you. Anything.
Not like in particular single thing for it. Like if I just want nonsense on and I'm doing something else, I'll watch like Bob's Burgers.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think it's fun just to watch whatever show you want, because I feel like sometimes if you go over to someone's house or you hang out with a friend and they watch like a show or a movie and you're just like, I'm not feeling it. Like, I don't really want to watch this, but you don't want to be rude. Like, this is your time to shine. Like, you watch whatever you want.
Oh,
You get into bed, you eat your snacks, you do you. Like,
Katie, I just remembered, like, one of my more favorite ones. Have you seen the movie Me Before You?
no, but it sounds familiar.
It's so cute. It's such a good romance film,
Yeah.
but it's so sad.
There's a lot of sad movies, especially to watch on Valentine's Day, which I will not be watching any sad movies because I feel like what's the point in being more sad? Like,
Okay,
Like,
but
it's-
like, if you stop the movie before like 6 minutes before the ending, right?
okay, yeah.
It is such a 10 out of 10 film. It is
You just don't like the last
so
6
cute.
minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
The-
I mean, that's preference, so I
The
mean,
very ending of the movie, not my favorite.
interesting. Do you guys always watch the whole movie, any kind of movie? I mean, I guess it kind of depends on like how you're liking it, but if there's a movie that you do like, would you watch it all the way till the end? I feel like some people skip like the last part because like the credits, you know, like who wants to watch the credits, you know?
You have to watch all the way to the end.
Oh,
Till the
do you
credits
actually?
are done and there's music playing.
Do you watch all the way? Okay.
Yes, if it's a good movie. If it's not, I can care less.
What about you, Zaria?
Pretty much the same. If it's a good movie, then yeah. If it's not, I'm just like, I most likely have left before it ended, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I also agree. I mean, I sort of agree. I kind of skip the credits, but I feel like if you go to the movie theater and you watch a movie and you like the movie and like you kind of want to know who was in the cast. Maybe that's just me, but like I always want to know who helped out with the movie, like who was this character and who played this and like whatever. So every time I finish a movie that like I go to see in the movie theater, I always look up the name of the film, of the movie, and the cast. And I'm like, Zaria and I saw a movie last night. Was it Puss in Boots?
Yes, the
Puss in
Last
Boots.
Wish.
The Last Wish. The cat was so cute in it. Let me just say, I was like, whatever. Anyways, I knew that one of the characters was John Mulaney, And I was like, I think that's John Mulaney. And I waited. I was like, okay, let's just wait till the movie's over. And I looked it up, and I was like, I knew it was John Mulaney. Like,
Yeah, John Mulaney.
of course. But Josh didn't think it was John Mulaney. But I don't know what he's
Because
thinking.
Josh's ears doesn't work.
Sometimes, yeah.
There's no mistaking that was John Mulaney. I don't know.
No,
where-
100%. I knew it from the second he said that first line in the movie, whatever first line he said. I just knew it was him. But yeah, I love John Mulaney. Do you guys like John Mulaney, or do you know who that is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like John Mulaney?
I know. I love him. I think he's hilarious. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to next, I guess, category. Having a Galentine's night with your girlfriends. My expectations are like all the way up here. My expectations are like Pinterest worthy kind of thing, you know, and like all the
Valentine's Day?
yeah, like the YouTubers are like, oh my god, like I have 7,000 girlfriends to like
Starry
spend them
night
with.
picnics.
Yeah,
You
like
got the cheesecake filled strawberries.
oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. No, like I've seen lots of different things on like Galentine's Day and like spending that night with your girlfriends and like having snacks and having cute, pretty drinks and all that stuff. And like my mind, I'm like, I want to do all that, but then I think reality is gonna be like, I don't know if I'm gonna actually do it. Like, I want to, but like, I don't know. Like,
What's stopping you? You think?
how many gal friends are you supposed to have it with? Because like,
I mean, you could just have
'cause
it
it's-
with like 2.
yeah,
Well,
that's
even
true.
one, really.
Yeah.
I don't know. Those things always backfire on me.
Oh really?
Like the whole night in thing. If I have a big group, it has to be like you said, all out.
Yeah.
Pinterest, YouTube.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's also hard because some of my friends have boyfriends, so like, you
I'm the
know,
only single one too. So.
yeah. I don't know. I'm like I really want to do something cute and like take photos because I feel like that kind
Well,
of
go to the botanical garden.
They
maybe.
have like a bunch of like club nights in Miami that are all over the radio stations.
Oh really?
Oh, Galentine's event. Now it's like the new promotion for Valentine's Day. Take your gal friends. Galentine's.
I love Galentine's. I just love that name. But yeah, I just feel like it's the perfect time to like get together with your friends, especially the ones that you haven't seen in a while, and especially the ones that are single, so you can share that singleness together and just do whatever you want and just be girls and or guys or whatever and just do you and like eat what you want, watch what you want, have a photo shoot, you know. I've been really thinking about that. But then I have to like go buy all the stuff.
Right,
And I'm
photo
like,
shoot
do
the
I want to go?
clothes.
Yeah, because I'm like, do I have the clothes for it? Do I need to go buy it? No, absolutely not. But
Doesn't hurt. Come on.
I just don't want to spend a lot, you know. But
Like Galentine's, pick each other outfits.
that's cute.
Photo shoot.
Yeah.
Go in each other's closets.
Do you guys go to like shopping wise? Do you guys go thrifting at all, or do you go to like regular stores like in the mall, or like what kinds, like where would you shop for?
Ross, Marshalls,
Yeah, I've heard those are pretty good.
TJ Maxx, but they're so good.
No, I know. I've heard someone from Lynn, she said she got like a really cool blazer and it looked pretty expensive, and she's like, no, I got it from Marshalls. And I was like, really?
Yeah.
Marshalls is the spot.
I know. I've heard lots of good things about it. So I'm going to definitely try that out. Yeah, I really want to have a photo shoot. Like, I want to, but I don't have a camera like that. Like, I don't have like the whole equipment to do it, but like my vision is like top notch, full out photo
Pinterest
shoot.
girlies.
I just borrow a camera from my college.
That's true. That is true. Could work. We'll see what happens. We'll see. We have some time. The good thing is that it's Wednesday. It's not like Friday or Saturday or even Sunday. So we have some time to plan out things.
15 minutes.
Okay. So I think we're going to take a short commercial break. And we're going to continue our conversation when we get back from that. Yep.
A successful woman in business means having the courage to own who you are. We understand the challenges faced by women, and we are here to help. Our team is here to develop the best strategy designed just for you. Your path is unique, and with the right tools, you can accomplish your dream. From radio to TV, from podcasting to magazines, we create the visibility to amplify your impact in business. At New Dawn Media, we are here to help bring your message forward and help your business flourish. It is time for your message to be seen and your voice to be heard. Contact us at 866-224-5422 or brooklyncafe.tv. Your voice can make a difference.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft silk touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
You've been watching Stress Less and Decompress with Katie. If you'd like to be on the show or would like more information, contact me at katiezibly@gmail.com. Now back to the show. The versus reality thing. We're talking about how fun it would be to have a photo shoot with like your girlfriends and stuff, but then, having to buy all of it. But I've seen some people go to like the dollar store and they are able to find some things, but I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I trust it. Like, if I had all the money in the world, I would go to Target in a heartbeat. Target is my home,
Same.
away from home.
I adore Target.
I love Target. It makes me so happy. The dollar section. It's not even a dollar
Yes.
section anymore, though. It's more of like.
Valentine's Day.
There's a dollar section.
Oh,
It's
there.
so cute.
You didn't know there was a dollar section?
No.
Okay, we're all going to Target after this.
I wish. I got class.
Yeah. No, I would definitely go to Target if I could, but I need to take a little break from Target so I don't spend all my money. Okay, so I'm going to go on to the next little category, I guess. Oh, well, this is not really a category. Well, I guess it is. If you have a night in to yourself, painting and just being creative with it, I used to have like sometimes on the weekends or even like during the week, like weeknights, I would sometimes just like paint a little bit on a canvas, and it did not look good at all. But the fun part is just like painting and like just like the process of it. I don't know. I kind of like painting sometimes. I haven't been painting recently, but I want to get back into it and all that. I really want, I've been trying to create some kind of wall art for my room because there's a lot of blank space on the wall, and I kind of want to make something instead of going to buy something. So I guess my goal is to like paint something, or that collage that I've been talking to you guys about. I want to make something pretty big so that I can put it on my wall, and then if people come by, they'll be like, oh my god, where'd you get that? I'll be like, I made it. Bam. Period. No, I think it's just fun doing DIYs. I love DIYs. Do you guys paint at all, or what do you guys? I know you draw. Zaria said that she draws.
I
correct?
do.
Okay. What about you?
I'm not good at it.
Oh, I'm not good at it either. One of mine looked like finger paint. It looked terrible, but But like, do you enjoy like painting, or what do you like to
did
do?
school projects a lot.
Yeah.
So it was fun in that way, but I haven't done it since I graduated.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fun. Also to do with like some friends. But I think it's sometimes like therapeutic, in my opinion. I don't know. I think it's the nice thing kind of is that if you paint something on a canvas and you mess it up, as long as you're using just like regular paint, you can just paint over it with white, and you can just like go again. Like I had a friend last year who we would paint all the time together, and she had a few canvases that she would just paint over like when she got bored of it. And I was like, that's pretty smart. So then you don't have to go buy 10 more canvases. Like just like reuse it. Like just paint it white, like at least 2 coats probably, and then I think you're fine. I tried to do that with one of my canvases, but it didn't really work out that well because that was the finger painting one. The textures were just not there. But I think it's just fun just having a night to yourself to just spread your creativity and like just do you, like especially when you've been busy and you haven't had the time for yourself, just like dedicating at least one night to self-love and self-care for yourself, and just doing things that you truly enjoy, maybe that you haven't done in a while. I haven't journaled in a while, so maybe I'll do some journaling on Valentine's Day, whatever. So some other things that I saw on this website, there was a long list. I don't even remember how many. I don't know if they categorized it, but they basically had a whole list of different things that you can do on Valentine's Day. One of them said retail therapy, going to the mall. I have mixed feelings about it because it goes back to the whole money thing. Like,
if you had the money.
if you have the money, go ahead. Go crazy. If I had all the money in the world, I would go to Target every day, probably. But, I mean, retail therapy doesn't have to mean, like, you have to go to the most expensive stores or spend a lot. It can mean literally going to a store and getting one thing, or even going to the store and getting a face mask. I like sometimes just finding little things like face masks, cheap things. The dollar section in Target, they have things ranging from $1 to $5. Used to be the dollar section, but now it's like up to $5. But they're pretty.
Inflation.
They're pretty. I got a cup for New Year's Eve with my sister, and we both got. It was like these plastic cups that had these like gold stars on the inside, like like when you can like shake it and like, it's not.
Yeah.
So I got one of those, and I still have it in my kitchen, and I use it like sometimes, but like. It's pretty cute, and it's like, you could use it for whatever, but the dollar section at Target is pretty amazing, I'm just saying. Especially Valentine's Day. There's like, I would love to go to Target right now. But we're not going to Target right now because we're saving money. Anyways, another thing that was on this website was to write yourself a love letter or write a letter to yourself. I might do this. But I feel like there's different versions of it. So have you heard of like, where you write a letter to your future self? Like, oh, in 10 years I will be the CEO at this company and be living here and there.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm trying to figure out, so there's writing yourself a love letter. I guess that's more of just saying, I love this about myself, and I love this, and I love this. And I guess, writing a letter to yourself. I mean, I guess it can go either way. You can be creative with it. But I would like to write a letter to myself that's more of like in 10 years I'll be doing this and that. I saw a video on TikTok or Instagram, I think, and it was these women, they were looking at these cards that they wrote themselves like a while ago, and it said, oh, like in 5 years I'm going to be doing this. And they said, like, that's what I'm doing right now. Like, how crazy is that? So I think it's like, I don't know, it's like manifesting and like, I don't know.
Katie.
Yeah.
How do you suggest they like curb the feeling of loneliness on Valentine's Day?
I think just putting all your energy into self-love because it's so important and we don't take advantage of it enough. Sometimes I don't take advantage of it enough. Sometimes I forget to do some self-love, self-care, and then I realize, okay, we need to put everything down and just like take a moment to breathe and just like be in the moment and just like appreciate everything you have. Sometimes when we get upset about things, it's important to change the perspective. You know, my dad taught me, you know, whenever I feel upset, obviously you have the right to feel upset and to cry it out, and you should let out your emotions, but eventually you should kind of get into the mindset of, you know, there are worse things that are happening in the world. Lots of terrible things. So that's why you should be grateful for what you have, and, you know, that we have food and water, and, you know, there's some people that don't. So it's so important to change the perspective every once in a while and just say to yourself, you know what, why am I crying over some boy? Like, I literally have food and water, I'm healthy, like, you know, it's things that you should be celebrating. And that's, I guess, what's most important. Self-care, taking care of yourself, checking in with yourself. You know, did you eat today? Did you eat 3 meals today? Not 1, not 2, did you eat 3? Did you maybe talk to your family? Did you talk to friends? Check in with others. That's also very important. Check in with others, because I feel like everyone is always dealing with something. So it's so important to check in with others, and, you know, because you could be having a great day and someone else could be having a terrible day. So always just think about looking out for others and just, you know, being there for them, because not everyone is doing amazing. So just, you know. Another thing that I saw on this website was take yourself out to dinner. I like this too, because it doesn't specifically say an expensive restaurant. It just says out to dinner. So the fun thing about this is you could go to like McDonald's and eat by yourself and have a great time. And I love that. Like, I would probably go to Chick-fil-A and get myself a chocolate shake and just dip the fries in. I don't know, what would you guys do? Like, where would you take yourself out?
I take myself out to dinner all the time.
Yeah?
Yeah, I usually head to Chili's.
Oh, love Chili's. I don't know if they still have it, but they had those molten lava cakes.
They do.
So good. So good. So you go there every once in a while?
Yeah.
Or
Every once in a while, I'll head over to Chili's to treat myself.
as you should. Yeah.
What about you, Kelly?
Yeah. But, like, what's your go-to restaurant? Or, like, where would you take yourself?
I like taking myself to cafes. I like cafe
Yeah.
hopping by myself.
That's
Try
cool.
different lattes.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun for me.
I feel like it's pretty cool checking out different cafes, because I've seen all these new cafes coming out, and I feel like their aesthetic is getting better and better, and it just, like,
Mainstream.
it makes you, like, drawn to go over there and check it out and just experience it. And, like, you know, if the food's bad, then the food's bad, but at least you tried it. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like for a more unhealthy way or version, I would probably take myself to either Chick-fil-A or probably Chick-fil-A. But if you guys had all the money in the world and you could take yourself out to, like, a huge, like, a very expensive restaurant, where would you take yourself? Like, what's your dream restaurant? Or, like, where have you been wanting to go for so long?
I have no dream restaurant.
Okay.
Chili's peak.
Chili's. Honestly, I feel like the cheaper restaurants are pretty.
so good.
They're so good. I don't know why people are spending so much money, like, going out to dinner and getting a whole steak.
The mom and pop places are the best.
Yeah.
Quality food, cheap
Mhm.
prices.
Yeah. Yeah, so in conclusion, take care of yourself in general, but especially for Valentine's Day if you are single or just spending the day by yourself. Definitely take care of yourself. Do some things that you've been wanting to do for a while or that you've been putting off. Because it's important to check in with yourself and take care of yourself, because you are a human being and you matter, period. And I hope everyone has a great Valentine's Day or Galentine's Day, and just have a good day. Thank you. All right, so I will see you guys probably next week. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you then. Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yep. Short little difficulties here.
May have jumped the gun and stopped recording prematurely.
Hmm?
May have jumped the gun and stopped recording prematurely. Like I didn't get the outro. I saw the like goodbyes and then I was like lit.
Are we still live?
Yeah, we're still streaming.
Okay.
Stop. Or would you like to play the? What was the outro?
You just end it.